Morning folks, another hunt today on a new permissible area. It's only a short one today because we'll have to come back and do this place properly, but so far today we found a medicine bottle out in the creek. She's an early one, she's a cork one. So yeah, that's a nice find, she's intact. An Australian Glass Company on the back. So I'll have to research this a little bit more and see what it is, and we'll get back to you on the next find. Okay, we're back on another site. About a year ago we were here. There's a slab on this corner. At the present moment we're in a bit of a bottle dump. Present vintage World War II. And so far we got a cordial bottle, what's left of it. We've got a nice little craft bottle. We've got two ink bottles. One's got the cork in it, but pity it's cracked, but it'll still go home because it's got the cork in it. We've got an aftershave bottle again with the lid.
And that's definitely American because look at that.
Yeah.
I've never seen one like that.
We've got caps for them at home.
No, not this one.
But we'll have to, this one's still got fluid in it, so we will have to look at it and check it out, but I'm sure we got one of those.
CM. Never have a CM one.
But yeah, this one's no metal detecting. This is just going in and check out the bottles on the little old tip in the American area and cut at an old dump and just check it out and enjoy our little ride. We'll see what comes up. Okay, we're back. These little boys are having fun. They found a bit of the bottle of dump in the old dump. Now these bottles range from the Second World War, 60s, 50s, 70s. I think this dump closed around about the 80s, 70s, 80s before they started the new one up. So they're going through and they find medicine bottles, cups, glasses. Some have, nearly all got Australian glass makers initials on them, but we found glue bottles. So yeah, we found a lot of sort of bottles, but at the end of this video we will probably show you what we have collected in this dump area. But we really must specify that if you do bottles and you do come across a dump, please wear pretty good gloves, because if you cut yourself in here you can end up with tetanus if you haven't had a shot. You don't know what has been in these glasses or bottles.
James.
So,
here. And
as I said, it's a combination of everything. It's one of the old local tips. But as I said, we've got an American slab right next door to this, so Americans sort of started it off and carry on through the years with the locals. So, as I said, the boys having fun. We got some local, we got some early.
Jesus.
So we got a lot of.
That's a weight.
We got a lot of mix and match here. So we'll show you what we got out of this one. At the end of the video, we'll clean them right. So yeah, at the end of the video, we'll show you what we got. Also, look out for snakes in these types of dumps and anything that might want to bite you. Because we did come across a couple of centipedes, millipedes, and we have found the odd snake skin. So okay, we're at site 3 today. Back to our favourite one. We just came 20 k's from the other one, so we're back out here this afternoon. And okay, we'll go and see what we can find up the hills. See what the water's washed out on the tracks, and hopefully we can get in there and get some of this. The grass is a bit long, but it's nothing unusual. So, till the next find. Okay, the next find that we found is a cleaning rod on the track. So it's a surface find. It's amazing what gets washed out on these tracks after the big storms we had lately. So that's the next find, a cleaning rod. So on to the next find. Okay, the next target is a fork. You can see the end there. You'll go down the other end and you'll see the tines. So that's the surface fine. So was our next target was a fork on the surface. So we'll just keep going into the next target. Okay, just under the surface we found the next find. It's a coin. Looks like a penny. Yeah, looks like a rue penny. Just give it a bit of a bush clean. And 1939. Is that coin? So on to the next find. Morning everyone. It's the Monday and just a wrap up from yesterday's little hunt. Okay, from site 1 we got ourselves a poison bottle, cork top, got an old bung, no markings as yet. On the surface we found a soap dish and the bottle that came with it and some lantern parts. We got stripper clips out of the new site. Looks like what's left of a first aid kit and a bit of foil and a bit of a bottle opener, and it's a toothpaste tube, so probably get something off it, but we'll have to look. But it's a white tube. So, and our usual bits of rubbish we found at the site that's also go. Okay, going on to site 2, because we did 3 areas yesterday. Site 2 was our bottle dump, which we know that it has an American influence to it, followed by the township knowing about it and eventually using it as their own rubbish tip as well. So the range between the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s and 80s I think is when the dump closed down. As you can see, we bought some of the bottles home, some with the Bakelite caps on it. This one here is interesting because we've still got the fluid in it, but the cap is an interesting one. But on an American site, on the original one, we found this bottle. Now this bottle is identical to this one, but a different manufacturer's cap. So they're around roughly about 30 kilometres apart, and from that site to the other site. So it shows you that consistently that we got the 40s in here, we had the 50s, we got a nice little Chinese or Japanese lantern part. I don't know what that is, but it'll be nice. But we got big vapor bottles, we got aftershave bottles, we got all sorts of bottles here, medicine bottles, small bottles, vials, we got unusual plates. This one's magnesium, and so that's one of many bottles. There's still heaps to come out of there. We found a couple of glasses. Now these are probably what you call the, if you remember the eater bottles, they came out with glass jars with lids, and you kept the jar for the glass. That one there could be one, and that could be one. But there could be, as I said, just glasses. But if you remember the eater ads and the so yeah, we got isolators out of here. There should be something written on it, so we might be able to find something on that. As I said, we got little medicine bowls, we got a bit of brass, probably from the filtration plant that's above this dump, and a nice little bottle there. This here is what they call an isolator or a coil, but the copper was all shot. So that's our second run. That was the second site. So that's all our glass. Where? Now we go over here to our second site still. We got a cast iron, part of a cast iron lid door. So they'll be interested to clean up and see what it is. We found a spanner there, handles, bits and pieces. We found a tin of brown nugget there as well. Comes with the lid. So that's probably about the 60s, in that area, the 50s, 60s, that can. So yeah, so we had a bit of a scrounge on the second site. So that bottle dump is still active. With that many bottles in there, it's not funny, we couldn't carry them all out. So, but it is a good place to go back if we need to refresh and scrounge around in the dumps, the old dump. Now on the third site, this is what we come up. On the third site, which is where we always hunted, we come around with cleaning rods. The smallest find of the day was a 22 pistol tip, very small. I was lucky to pick that one up. We got 2 coins out of there. We got a 39 root penny and a 27 Commonwealth penny. So two coins. This fork was on the vehicle track. Bet like that because the vehicle's running over it. So virtually we found the tip and we found the end, but it was all buried in the ground. And our usual ADF rounds, SLRs and M16s, and a bit of, looks like someone made a homemade wedge. So that's a wrap up of virtually what we did yesterday. We did 3 sites and came up with some goods. So a very good day, and I think we'll clean these bottles up and we can probably predate them when we go and have a look on the bottle sites. But as I said, some of these are 60s, like this one here, unless I cleaned it up, but it says Nestle, so that's a coffee jar, that one. That's probably about 50s, 60s, 70s, that one, screw cap. That's a coffee jar, that one. We've got 2 ink bottles. This one here, we have our second find. It's cracked piddly, but it's still got its cork in it. And that's a cork ink bottle, and we've got another one here. So it might be an ink bottle, but we'll have to check that one out because it says Velas. So don't know. So we'll clean all this up and we'll let you know what we got eventually, and have some fun. But as I said, for the 3 sites we came in, the second one we knew we will get plenty of finds. So until the next hunt, my son will probably edit this anyway, so we'll find out when we go out on the next trip. It's going to probably be a 2-day trip, so in our usual spot. But yeah, so some very interesting Art Deco bottles from the 60s, 70s, your paste bottles, but it's a picks. So we'll, as I said, if we find out what they are on the bottle site, then we'll subtitle them. This one here, it's still got its contents in here, so that could be paste, it could be anything. So yeah, so is that one. So as I said, we'll have to research these bottles and find out what they got. So this one's got probably like a white shoe polish or something in it, but we don't know until we actually check the bottles out. So until the next hunt, enjoy and keep subscribing to us and commenting. We appreciate it as much as everyone else, and yeah, so this will be interesting to clean up. It's got a name in it, but we'll have to find out which stove that came from. So till the next hunt, which, as I said, we'll definitely post the next video, and hopefully this will be good.